Good evening. How is everybody? I have lots to share, and I'm so excited to be here tonight. Let's get a thumbs up and see if, hey, my volume's working. How does everything sound? Can I get some information from you guys? Good evening. It rained in California today. Give me a thumbs up if the sound's good. If you guys can hear me. Perhaps I'm in the right group. Just kidding. I hope I am. Good. Anyone give me something? Woohoo. I'm looking for some comments to make sure you guys can hear me and tell me I'm in the right place. Just kidding. Gonna wait just a couple more minutes. As you're popping on, go ahead and tell me where you're from and the best thing that happened to you today. Right now in the comments. Where you're from, where you're watching from, and the best thing that happened to you today. That'll make me so happy. So happy. Where's all of my girls? Well, we got some people on. I am not seeing any comments right now, so maybe no one is saying anything. Where are you from? Tell me. My name is Wendy Heath-Newgass, and I'm Superstar Director of Southern California, the team OC Sense Family of Teams. They're my heart and my soul, and so happy to embrace this team. They have grown a lot, just like you guys probably have over the past year. Woo! Who knew what COVID was going to do to our amazing business? I'm not seeing anything. Are you guys good? Oh, hey. All right, hi. Jessica. Hi, beautiful. Okay, so where you're from and the best thing that happened to you today. I ordered a new coffee maker. Good for you, Amanda. Look at this. My team, I'm gonna enjoy a fire in our pit. Woohoo! A great movie day. Oh, good for you, Linz. Bridget, CT, get to relax. Chilling's always good. Chilling is always good. Okay, third recruit. Go, Janica. Woohoo! That is good stuff. Okay, well, I'm gonna get started because, time is money, and I'm here for you guys tonight. So if you didn't know, Wendy Heath-Newgass, Superstar Director, Southern California, Team OC Sense. Tonight, you guys have been in this program for weeks. Congratulations. Pat yourself on the back for sticking with this, going through this. It looks like you had a lot of great leaders, a lot of great speakers. You guys are fired up and ready to run. These girls have set some fantastic people in this group with you, and you guys, I hope it's going to stay with you. 6 months from now, if they can archive this group, go back, watch this. I love programs. Jessica did a program with me one time, and that's how I met Jenica. These programs are awesome. The time it takes, thank you for showing up, and thank you for being present, for the lovely leaders who put this together for you. Now let's talk. I have so much to share with you today. So sit back, get ready. As I close out, I'm the last speaker of the program. Maybe it's because I'm the oldest. Guys, 56 years old here, no coffee. I know, all of this is natural. It's really bad. When we get to talk about why people don't like you, someone might not like me because I'm this happy. Yes, ma'am, hustle and heart. Wasn't that? There's my girl, Jessica. All right, let's do this. She entrusted me tonight, and I have so much of my heart to share with you. I get emotional, and that's just because I care. Anybody who knows the Enneagrams, tell me where you're from, the best thing that happened to you, and if you have an Enneagram number, I'd love to know that too. I'm a 3-wing too. If you know anything about the Enneagrams, it's an awesome personality test. So tonight, I'm going to talk about this servant leadership, what it's like to serve others. We're going to talk about a few topics. I'm going to share with you some of my favorite quotes. I'm going to kind of break it down. I've got a whole light ring full of Post-it notes. I don't want to forget a thing. When someone asks me, to speak. I'd give you everything. 2 wing 3. Woohoo! There's Amanda. Yep, we're pretty darn close. Yep, I'm a 3 wing 2. You're my people. We're the, 3's the achiever. I can't remember what 2 is. Anyway, I'm going to share a bunch of details with you, and I hope you write this stuff down. I hope you can come back and absorb this, and then I'm going to pop this training on my YouTube channel. So thank you so much once again. I feel like this is a kind of a neat training. I put a lot of it together, a lot of my emotions and a lot of my heart, and I'm ready to share. So let's do this. Don't forget to tell me the best thing that happened to you today. Amanda the helper. Yep, see, so I'm the achiever helper instead of the other way. I don't know. Whatever it is, I love those Enneagrams. So being a servant leader, I'm going to read this to you. It's the philosophy and the set of practices that enriches the lives of others. Oh, it builds a better organization and a caring group. So Wendy's going to talk about enriching the lives of others. That's right, my friends. This is when your life is going to change. When you truly love your team and truly embrace and give them a voice, good things happen. So let's talk about what this is going to look like tonight. So we're going to talk about encouraging diversity. We're going to talk about creating a culture of trust and fostering leadership in others. What does this look like? All right, well, first of all, when I say being a servant leader, I'm not talking about you being the butler or the maid and actually serving people. I'm talking about your core values, the core values of Sensi, and creating a culture that reflects all of that. That is what serving others is all about, without a doubt. So here's a myth. The first myth I want to talk to you about serving others and servant leadership. It's really not giving up the power. What it is sharing the power with your group and with your organization. Oh, you mean they should be a part of the decision making? Oh, my team, my group has a voice too. Yes, guys, this is what it's all about, because even in the word team, there is no I. It's TEAM, basically saying together, everyone achieves more, without a doubt. Okay, let me see. I learned how to be a servant leader from you, Jessica. That's right. Jessica is a beautiful, shining example of that. You guys, I'm sure, have learned so much. I look back at some of the speakers. You guys have been in this program for a long time, and you're speakers, and I just wish I had a bunch of time and I could watch each and every one of them, because I loved everybody in this group, and I love you for showing up tonight with me. All right, so we're not talking about this giving up power. That's not what serving others is. It's letting your team make decisions as well. Letting your team be a part of it, right? If you were going to change your training, I went from Zoom trainings to back to live meetings in my team page, group page, because I asked them what they liked better. They liked the lives. I have speakers that come in, we do split screens. The Zooms are hard when it's a big group. Maybe it works for you. Again, I asked my team what worked for them, took a poll, so that way when we do the lives, it's because they asked for it. Remember, everyone has a voice, and don't forget that in your organization. People love to be heard, without a doubt. So now let's talk a little bit about diversity. And what does that mean? Basically, it means everyone has a voice. Value your teamies. Be fair. Oh, you got a favorite? You got to be fair. You got to be the same to everyone. You've got to support collaboration. When two people break off and two directors kind of become chummy, embrace that. Two star consultants become chummy, two lead consultants, embrace that. Because it's not about just what you have and what you give. It's about them finding a connection in your organization that they're going to thrive. It may not be you, and that's okay. That's why I, on my group, have so many different people coming on. Look at all the different leaders you've heard over the last few weeks. Months? Couple months. It's been a couple months. You heard from, and maybe there was one that resonated more. Oh, I share something in common with her, or I understand her values. Oh, see that Wendy? She struggled. Wendy's a cancer survivor. Okay, I am. I can relate to her that way. She had a bad first marriage. Bad guy, that's all I'm gonna say. Maybe we can relate that way. People stick to who they like and they know and they trust. Support the collaboration within your group. Don't be weird about that at all. I promise, the second you open that up, and when we can get together and we can embrace each other, air hugs, this is when the magic of your team grows. If you can do something outside right now today, go to a restaurant, sit out. We are craving this. This is what we're missing in our organization. We've got the sales, we've got the numbers. Our organizations are great. We're missing the love. That's what COVID did to us. We're missing that embrace. I know we got to be safe first. Yes. Hold on, it says, but we love Doug, bless him. Oh. So yeah, bad first marriage. Yeah, second time I got it right. First time, it's better to be from a broken home than live in one. And if I'm saying this to someone with children right now, get out. It's better to be from a broken home than live in one. Don't let your little boy watch his daddy if he's not good. Don't let your daughter teach your daughter. Walk away if it's not good. Ooh, had no idea that was coming out today, guys. So, diversity. Be fair. Support collaboration. And keeping our core values with Scentsy 100%. Hello, Vanessa. I'm proud of you, Amanda. But it led me to Scentsy. Yeah, I had to find the second one. Yeah, the second one I got it right. I've been married 19 years the second time. Whew, I told you I'm old, guys. All right, so when we're serving others, we're creating this culture of trust. Does your team trust you? Do you say you're going to do an incentive or some kind of team challenge and you follow through and you do the drawing or whatever you're going to do, the shout outs on the day you say? That is how a team learns to value and trust you. You as a leader are setting the example. Show up. Even if you feel bad. Have you ever had a day that was so bad and you looked in the mirror? Watch this. This is what I do when I'm struggling. I look in the mirror, I smile, and I say, you got this. I dig deep. Before I train and I speak, I rally for myself. If you're struggling, get in front of that mirror and rally. Look at yourself and say, I am enough. I do enough. I can lead this team. I can get out of this marriage. I can create leaders. I can do hard things. Hashtag do brave things. You need to believe it. And if you're doubting yourself, get your face in front of that mirror. Look at yourself in the eyes. You're worthy. Don't ever forget that. 100%. It's something that I struggled with early on. Yeah, I feel like I wasn't enough. We all do these little weird things. Oh, sorry. So make sure you create that culture. They got to trust you. People want to buy from who they like, know, and trust. People want to be in an organization when they feel trust. If you say you're going to do a meeting this night or a Zoom call or something, do it unless something happens. But they need to have this formation and this foundation that makes them feel safe. What does safety look like? What does safety look like in your organization? A place their voices can be heard, a place where they can be confused, they can learn from their mistakes, they can make mistakes, and you make it all right on the end. You guide them through it. That's what being a leader is. Letting them make a mistake and helping them get out of it. Letting them help themselves a little bit too. That's part of the whole culture. Safety equals vulnerability. And if people feel safe, they're going to be vulnerable. And that's what you want in your organization. Real, genuine, authentic, vulnerable teamies who share and care and love each and every person in your organization. They just need to feel safe. You're never going to remember what I said. You're never going to remember the words I said tonight, the words Heidi said, any speaker you're listening to. What you're going to remember is how they made you feel. How do you make your people feel when you talk to them? Right? How do you make them feel? So, so, so important. Another thing that we got to talk about, and this is tough. This is tough. How do we overcome those setbacks? Because those setbacks and it's my chance to make a great comeback. It's when you fail is when you grow. And letting your team know it's okay. It's okay to fail. I always do challenges of go for the no. Why? Why? Because I want them to know it's okay to get a no. It's that one step closer to that yes. And the second you teach your organization to try, it's better to try than not to. Correct? They got to get out there, they got to spread their wings, and they got to fly. That's a whole nother training with the leader book. But giving your leads and above the wings to fly and build their organization was one of the best things I ever did for growth last year. My team was growing. We doubled, right? I think we went from 848 to 1,900. More than doubled. But what I did was I had to pull back and teach my leads and above how to lead their organization. They all started growing fast. They jumped in, they joined, they got a team. It was crazy. Pulling back, setting up the 4 S's. This is what we do in Sensi. So basically, it is as simple as this. We share. And when we share, we sell. And when we sell, we sponsor. And we have systems in place. Teaching your team and your organization the 4 S's will completely expand their mind. They need to know they need to share, they need to know they need to sell, and in turn we sponsor with systems in place. The 4 S's is what your organization needs. It needs a huge heart, it needs loving arms, and it needs, most importantly, trust and safety. I get really emotional, don't I? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is kind of leading by example. That's another thing that we need to do when we're serving others and we're helping our organization. You can't be telling your teamies, hey guys, you got to do 2K every month and get 2 new teamies. That's how I live. 2K at least and 2 teamies. I live the annual life. I teach my team to live the annual life because when you do, hi Aaron, I was hoping you're going to be on there. Love your heart, Aaron. When you teach your team, look, I lost my train of thought. When you teach your team and your organization, you lead by example. It's really, really important. I don't really share my PRV numbers. I know a lot of you do. Again, it's just my thing because lots of times I'm way over them or my sponsoring is way over and I don't want to be the top of the organization. That's not what it's about. It's time to share for them. I don't have anyone shout me out and that's okay. You got to be so good and so comfortable in your skin that you just want to share and make everybody else feel special. That's what makes me happy. I make everyone around me feel special. Well, I try and I do my best because that is when your group and your organization feels safe and they feel comforted and they feel loved. Remember, they're never going to remember the words you said, but they're going to remember how you made them feel. Yes. I love you, Punta Cana. My favorite trip with you, Aaron, was in the Bahamas on that ship in the ocean. Remember? We were on that ship. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yes. Okay, so are you leading by example? Are you doing the same thing you're asking your team to do? Because that's very, very, very important for your culture. Someone can go back and look and say, oh, Wendy hit annual sales already. Oh, that's awesome. I'm also teaching my team to hit annual sales. It's $2,500 a month. It's no longer 2K. You want annual sales? You want that bonus. You want to get that trophy. Show them the trophy. Show them what they can get. Live the annual life. Track those numbers. Shout them out for doing great social media posts. You need to make each and every one on your team feel like they're winning because we're trying to create a culture of winning. It's okay when we fail, but maybe our failure is that we got back up. Do you know what I say to myself every single day I wake up? It's a great day. I woke up. How great is it? It's already a good day because I woke up, got out of bed. Whew. Do I sit in the morning and scroll through social media and compare myself to others? No. I wake up every day and I think of a good morning post. I think of a great way to put my first thing in my story every single day is going to be something inspirational or some way to say, good morning, world. Basically, what I'm really saying is, I woke up today. It's going to be a great day. You don't set any expectations. There's nothing else that has to make the difference of your mood. You woke up. Gets me happy. Okay, so now you're leading by example. You're having happy mornings. You're thinking about good things when you first wake up. It's amazing. That's a habit. And that's a trigger that will help you each and every day. When you're feeling really bad, stand in front of the mirror and smile. I'm telling you, it'll help. Go for a walk. You're feeling stressed. Before I did this training, I still get nervous when I train. And I'm speaking 5 times this week. Deanie Morehouse, oh my God, I've got a Facebook party tomorrow. I'm opening a group on Sunday or Saturday. I'm training on Sunday. But guess what? When I'm not feeling it, I just smile. And I just embrace it all. My God, Lucy's here too. Okay, so now we're leading by example. We're not just telling them what to do. We as a leader are also doing the same thing. It's very simple. They see you working. Teaching your team how you work is part of the culture. You should always have a hashtag how I'm working. You should send, sometimes I don't even put it on the team page. I share it to my little, you probably have a group. I pull a group aside every month. And they're like my little special group that I'm going to work with. Whether I'm helping them promote, helping them hit a goal, they're like the ones I rally for. So get your rally group. Share something inspirational every single day. Whether it's a Marco Polo group, I've got a little messenger group. Every month I have a rally group. And it's where I share my biggest love. They're the people that deserve that rally, without a doubt. We have to walk the walk. That's right, girl. Yes. Yes, she is. Jessica, oof. You guys got the best leaders in here. You're so blessed. Let me take a drink of water because I am just preaching up a storm here today. Well, I can look in my organization and I can see, did you know that the teams that are doing well, their leaders are too? Oh, does that go hand in hand? Yeah. So train your leaders to train their people, and then it's like a repetitive motion. Yep. You can tell everyone what to do, but the second that you teach them how to fish, teach them how to lead, that's when you're going to change their business for a lifetime. That's all with those systems, and that's that part of those 4 S's. Yes. If you're not transparent and you fail to lead, clear purpose, no one will follow you. You got to be transparent. You got to lead with a clear purpose and a clear vision for your team and for your group. Think about it. Does your team know? Do you have a challenge this month? Do they have a path they're going, or are they just frailing around out there and not knowing what they need to do? My team knows that they're going for level 3. And so this month, they need to do at least $875. Because to get level 3, in the current incentive, it's $875 for 4 months. That's all you got to do in PRV. First month in, I'm doing a sponsoring challenge right now because they are sponsoring all the people. So they have time to get them certified as well. It's that simple, guys. It's about creating a presence, creating a motion, creating a system that you can all work together with. So excited. Does your team know what's expected of them? Do they know on the team page they can never go on and share a paparazzi girl selling jewelry? Yeah. Have people that back you up, because sometimes those team pages, you never know what gets put on there. I got people who will delete that stuff for me and get it off because it is so important. It is so important. Whoa, I'm dropping all my things. It is so important for you to know. It's also important for you to train and mold your next leaders. Who in your organization is your rock star? Who are you going to put in a little rally pack? Get a monthly group that you rally with. Next person getting a promotion. Again, make it about them. Being a servant, serving others and being a servant leader is not about what you get. It's about others. When you truly love what you do, and truly want to help others, not just like, well, I need another director for me to hit my next level. Why don't you think about whose life you can change? This girl needs it. I'd love to see her quit her job. Let me help her get to her level. Of course it's going to help you. If you turn your mind, turn it back, and help others, that's when you are truly successful. You are successful not just for what you do, it's how you build and lead and grow leaders. Resident bookkeeper, love the rally packs. Thanks, Jessica. Okay, has your team right now, they trust you? Have you earned their trust? Think about it. Think about it. You got a good group, good organization. I'm going to share a little story with you, and this is so bad. I feel transparent right now. Okay, in your organization, people aren't going to like you. I know. This is so hard. It was real hard for me. I'm like, why wouldn't what did I do? Just know, people are not going to like you because of the color of your eyes, or the color of your nails, or the color of your hair, or the way you walk, or the way you talk. That's just how people are. Stop. Don't let it be about you. Turn it on someone else. Turn it on them. Guaranteed they are the ones struggling right now. So don't let things like that bring you down. I want you to have strength. I want you to know that as you're building and growing, not everyone's going to like you. Be okay with that. That was probably one of the hardest things I did growing as a leader. I was like, I thought everyone had to like me. You need to get your people to collaborate and form groups and form collaborations within your organization, no matter how big it is, because that's what people do, is they clamor together and they fix themselves with like-minded people. The Enneagram people stick together. They do. It's not them. I mean, it is them. It's not you. I struggled with that. I'm like, why doesn't that person like me? What did I do? Stop. Could have been the way I talked. Could have been me flailing my arms around. Could have been my super hyper energy. Maybe they are so unhappy with themselves and they're like, that girl seems really happy. Yeah, you don't know what I've been through. I'm happy because I'm here. So don't judge. Listen a little more and remember to have empathy in your business. Continually coaching and connecting with your teamies, okay? I call them connection calls, systems, instead of coaching calls. Because you know what? I don't know how to whistle. And I felt like that word intimidated me when someone said, oh, you got to do coaching calls, Wendy. I'm like, coaching calls? What? I don't know how to coach. What does that even mean? I connect with my people. I call them connection calls. They're 15 minutes. They're short and sweet. That's a whole nother training. But what I do is connecting with them, I connect with their heart the first time I connect. The next time it's with their goals and their stats and their visions, and I follow up with them at least once or twice a month, depending if I'm rallying with them or not. But remember, connecting with your people is the most important thing you can do in your organization. Maybe you don't have a lot of time. Maybe you can do a 10-minute call in the morning and a 10-minute call in the afternoon. Maybe it's a Marco Polo. Maybe you're going to go back and forth that way. Connecting with them, looking them into the eyes, that's when the magic happens in your organization. Connection calls, right? Right, Amanda? So much better than saying coaching. I was intimidated by the coaching call thing. I have these beautiful forms in my leader book, leader Bible thing on YouTube, and it made it easier because I called them connection calls. I said, who am I going to connect with? And I made it real simple like that, and I still led, and I still coached, but when I coach and connect with someone, they're like, oh, I'm trying to hit director. Okay, great. Good, let's talk about it. I make them break it down. And the second you take a minute and you have your teamies break down where they're trying to get. Someone's like, I'm trying to get director. All right, girlfriend, that's $13,333 PRV. I need a list of everybody in your team. I need you to talk to your team, find out what they're going to do. Don't just tell me you're going to get director. Show me. I make them write it down, whether it's in the notes section of their phone, they can text it to me. They tell me what they're going to do in PRV, what everyone in their organization is going to do in PRV. The second you break it down into tiny, simple steps, that's when magic happens, and that's when your teamies hit their goals. That's what connection calls are. Setting goals, helping them break it down, right? You let them do the talking though. Whew, this is crazy. Okay, let me give you a couple of these little synopses. As a great leader, you need to empower more and micromanage less. You need to empower more. You need to coach, connect more, and direct less. Oh, you need to involve more and exclude less. Big arms. We welcome everyone. You need to ask more and assume less. The biggest thing I'm going to share with you right now is you need to listen more. We have 2 ears and a mouth for a reason. We need to listen more and talk less. Oh, wait, what? You listen more to your teamies. You listen more to your customers. You're going to understand what they want. So, God gave us 2 ears and a mouth. Use them accordingly. Don't forget. Let me think what else I want to share with you. We've talked about diversity. We've talked about coaching. We've talked about connection. We've talked about creating this culture of trust. Fostering leadership. The true values of what it is to be a leader in an organization is leading from this right here. Forget your mouth. Lead from your heart. Always, always. Forget what your head says. Follow your heart. In business and in life. It'll never steer you wrong. Okay, I got a couple more little quotes here. Thanks, Jessica, the connection calls. I'm so proud of you for sticking it out through this program, for Aaron and Jessica, and I'm not sure who the other leader is. I know there's a few of you who put this whole thing together. What a blessing it is to have like-minded people come together and excel and learn and grow and have this beautiful journey together that we call Sensi. Here's a couple of my favorite little quotes. First of all, don't forget the 4 S's. You share your Sensi, and then you sell it, and then you sponsor with systems in place. So important, our 4 S's. Here's a couple little things that might kick you in the butt a little bit, but you can have excuses, you can have results. Guess what? You can't have both. So don't give me excuses. Show me results. Promise you will do better in life that way. This is another good one too. Success is the ability to go from one failure to the next with no loss of enthusiasm. That is that book by Bob Berg. If you've ever read it, Go for the No. It completely changed my direct sales business when I understood no. Someone's going to say no, and I was like, cool. I'm going to go to my yes. Those no's used to hurt me. Like that teammate who didn't like me. I was offended by that. Get over yourself. Build a bridge and get over it. Not everyone's going to like you, and that's okay. You be you, truly, genuine, authentically you, doing the best for your values, your Sensi business, and standing up for Sensi's core values. We represent the most amazing company, and we are so blessed to have this. Last thing I want to say tonight. Your greatness isn't what you have, my friends. Your greatness is what you give. Go out there. Give, love, lead, share with an open mind and an open heart, and create this culture that no one is ever going to want to leave this beautiful place that you've created. I love you guys with all my heart. I'm so honored that Jessica chose me to do this. I hope I gave you something, because as a 3-wing 2, my goal right now is to have value. I think if you're on this call and you're on this Zoom or live meeting, I want to make sure I brought value to your life. That's all I wanted to do. So I hope from my heart to yours, have a beautiful end of the program. Stick with it. Dive deep. Everything you learned, take it and run with it. Don't stop. Woo! Love you guys. Your greatness, yeah, your greatness isn't what you have. Your greatness is what you give. Truly in Sensi form. I love you guys with all my heart. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening, and congratulations on being a big part of this gorgeous program. Thanks, guys.